Gordion, by reason of its location and fertile lands watered by the Sakarya River, has been home to people for thousands of years. With a remarkable succession of cultures, an impressive array of tumuli, or earthen burial mounds, and its local museum, Gordion assumes a special, well-deserved position in the geography of Anatolia. If you follow the signs for Yassihüyük, Gordion, once you enter Polatlı, a 17-kilometer trip will bring you to the tumuli of Phrygian nobility and other prominent individuals, and to the Gordion Museum. Directly across the road from the museum soars the Great Tumulus. With a diameter of 300 meters and a height of 55 meters, it is the second largest tumulus in the ancient world. To view the underlying wooden tomb, you pass through an 82-meter-long tunnel that was dug by skilled coal miners from Zonguldak. The concrete chamber that houses the tomb is a masterwork of Turkish engineering. The tomb itself, constructed in the 8th century BC, is made of pine wood, surrounded on all sides by juniper logs, some of which are over 3,700 years old. Tumulus and tomb together stand as one of the world's unique monuments. Although we do not know what the deceased king had for his last meal, thanks to chemical analyses, we do know that the funeral meal consisted of a spicy red meat stew with lentils and a beverage made of beer, wine and honey. In 1963, the Gordion Museum was founded on a roughly 15,000-meter square plot of land at the outskirts of a village with a population of 215. In the late 1990s, the Yener Yılmaz wing was added, and the exhibits were totally reorganized along largely chronological lines. With its depots, laboratory, media and conference hall, and both open-air and interior displays, accompanied by explanatory texts in Turkish and in English, the Gordion Museum is without a doubt one of the most important museums in Turkey. Although finds from the Gordion excavations dominate the exhibits, also on display are ancient materials from elsewhere in the sub-district of Polatlı. The Gordion Museum distinguished itself by reaching the final stage in the 1999-2000 competition for the Museum of the Year of Europe. Among the items on display in the first gallery of the museum are ceramic vessels belonging to the early, middle and late Bronze Ages, 3000 to 1200 BC, and to the early Phrygian period, 1100 to 800 BC, early Iron Age sculpted orthostates, and early Phrygian iron implements and equipment used in textile production. In the Yener Yılmaz gallery are ceramic vessels and other goods belonging to later Phrygian times, the 8th to 4th century BC, imported pottery from Lydia and Greece, and materials from the Hellenistic 3rd to 2nd centuries BC and Roman 1st century BC to 5th century AD periods. Also to be found in the museum are examples of Phrygian writing, pottery stamping and architectural terracottas, and a stone relief of the Phrygian goddess Mata or Kibele. The settlement mound at Polatlı is represented by a variety of objects and also examples of burials belonging to the oldest identifiable Anatolian people, the Hattians of the early Bronze Age. In the last cases before exiting the museum are examples of glass goods, seals and ceilings, and coins dating to the Hellenistic period. In the garden of the museum, Phrygian and Roman mosaics and a Galatian tomb are on display. If you follow the asphalt road leading west from Yassihüyük village for 1 kilometer and take a dirt road leading off to the left, you will, after about 100 meters, arrive at the settlement mound of Gordium on the bank of the Sakarya River. The village of Yassihüyük, flat-topped settlement mound, takes its name from the mound, which lies in a district that is under the archaeological jurisdiction of the museum.